Today, we're going to talk about a crucial component in the image generation process using Stable Diffusion, the refiner. So, what is a refiner? Stable Diffusion, when it starts generating an image, it begins on an image full of noise. Stable Diffusion then denoise the image along with each step to generate a final result. That's basically what a refiner does, but instead of just denoising, in the process, it also adds a lot of details to the picture. It takes a half-generated image with noise, removes the noise, and adds details simultaneously till the generation steps get completed. It does have its advantages and disadvantages, like generating weird images. Stable Diffusion 1.5 only had a base model that did the denoising process, which sometimes resulted in strange pictures without real-life logic. But with the refiner in SDXL, we can generate better-looking real-life images. If you're using Fooocus, you might not need a refiner since it works a bit differently in the backend to improve image generation. However, if you are using Automatic 11 or Comfy UI, then you will need a refiner. You can download the official refiner provided by Stable Diffusion. Search for SDXL Refiner. It's available to download on Hugging Face. Click on Files and Versions at the bottom. This is the refiner for SDXL we will be using. Click this icon to download the file and save the file into your checkpoint folder, where you keep all the models. In Fooocus, Models, then Checkpoint. It's a 6 GB file and may take some time to download. After download, I will start Fooocus and then go to the Model section in your Advanced Settings, and in the Refiner section, you can see our refiner appearing. Now, before starting, let me first generate an image without a refiner so we can compare the results later. My prompt will be woman, smiling, princess. The best I was able to think of. Let's generate. So, now I have the image to compare. I will open the image in a separate tab for reference. Next, I will select the refiner from the Model tab in Advance. There is a new option for the selected refiner. It says you can change the value right here based on the model you choose. The refiner switch at means when to activate the refiner in the process of image generation. So, I selected 0.8. which means that the refiner will be activated once 80% of the image generation process is complete. The image here I am generating is of 30 sampling steps. 80% of 30 will be 24. It means the refiner will be activated at 24th step and will work till 30th step of image generation. Alright, now if we look at the image, there is not much of a difference between the previous image generated without refiner. The eyes, face, details all look very alike. Of course, it is not identical, but here I am comparing the realism of image, which has not been affected by any means. Now, to have a noticeable difference, let me find the seed of the first image. From the history log, I will copy the seed ID. Now, if I paste the seed there and hit generate, now you can see the image we get is pretty much the same as the original. Actually, the backend of the Fooocus model combined with the Juggernaut XL model achieves the same functionality as a refiner. But remember at the beginning, I said models have their own refiner. Here, if I select a different model, I can refine the image based on that model. For example, this Anime Pencil XL model is an anime model, so let's see how Fooocus handles the image generation. To have a significant effect, I will keep this to 0.4, which means this refiner will be activated at 40% of image generation, having more impact. Here, the image of 30 steps, refiner has been activated at 12th step. Now, our image has the same seed, but you can see how anime details have been added. The skin, eyes, and the anime character chin had changed the image significantly. Just note that having an anime refiner with a realistic model will not result in anime artwork. You can do any combination, but the base artwork is still realistic due to the checkpoint. If you have used Stable Diffusion 1.5, you can use your SD 1.5 models here too. A simple way to get some of those art styles you might need, but this does not mean you can achieve that same functionality. That's it for refiners, and I hope you now understand what a refiner is and how to use it to improve your image generation results. Since we are using Fooocus, refiners play a very minor role. I did not give importance to making a video for Fooocus. However, while I was working on a comfy UI series, the topic came to play. Stay connected for more content.